right guys, so today we're going to cover what to look out for when buying a home that's a fixer-upper. Today I'm standing in front of our newest listing here in South Ogden, and while this house is not the prettiest home on the street, it does offer the most potential and opportunity for somebody looking to get in there and put in some sweat equity. So let's walk through it. All right, so this house is 2,800 square feet and it was built in 1960. Some awesome things about this house is it has the solid wood floors that are actually still in pretty good condition. So you can re-sand these down and refinish them and they just look amazing afterwards. People love them. And then this room is just big, open, spacious, and it has that bay window to the backyard. This covered patio on the side. It's a very unique floor plan, and that's another thing that I look out for when buying a fixer-upper home. Is it unique? Is it something that we can really come in and update and give it life again and make it look amazing? And just with the uniqueness and then updating it, I think you'll really see a good return on your investment there. So in the kitchen, there's a lot that you could do here. These are some of the old oak cabinets, still in decent condition. We've kept these in projects in the past and you can refinish them, repaint them and get new hardware and they look pretty good. The challenge for this home would be where to put the dishwasher because currently they just have a portable one here. But with the subfloor underneath here being exposed, you can actually move around a lot of the plumbing. One idea is you could kick this out and run your countertop this way, add the dishwasher here. You could add the dishwasher in this section and then just have it to be where you load it right here, which actually could work. So there's a few options, or you can just get rid of all the cabinets and do a whole new design in here. And like I said, when we go downstairs, you'll be able to see the underneath of this is exposed, so it'd be really easy to move things around. Another awesome thing about this house is the previous owner put on a brand new roof within the past 5 years. And so this has a brand spanking new roof, and that's something that you're not gonna have to worry about. And oftentimes that's an update that obviously you need. It needs a good roof on it, and so that cost has already been paid for. So a lot of the windows too have been updated to these vinyl windows. Not all of them, but some of them. So just another thing to keep an eye out for is the windows. So we've talked about the wood floors, the roof. This is probably one of the more problematic areas of the house. This bathroom just needs to be completely updated. It's got kind of a spongy floor in here. But what you can do here is once you just completely gut this bathroom, there's another bathroom below this, and then there's a bathroom on the back side of this. So you can do all 3 bathrooms in one fell swoop and get these updated and looking really nice. So here they have 3 bedrooms, solid wood floors in all the bedrooms. This would be what's considered the primary bedroom, and there is a 3/4 bath here as well, which is nice because not all these bathrooms have a shower, and this bathroom does actually have a shower in here, so that is awesome as well. So going downstairs, another cool thing about this home is it does have 2 fireplaces. This one here and then the one right upstairs. This one's a wood burner stove, which is nice if you just didn't want to use the furnace. Again, the windows are newer down here as well as we come back here. So this is that open exposed under spacing underneath the kitchen. So you can see all your power lines, your electrical, your water lines. One thing I look out for is, are they galvanized plumbing, copper, or PEX? And you really want it to be either copper or PEX. Since this was built in the 60s, it could either been galvanized plumbing or copper, and it's all copper, so that's awesome. Copper tends to last a lot longer than galvanized. Galvanized will just start slowly getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then the previous owner did foam blocking in all these joist spaces, and so that's for added insulation and everything. And they have a water softener, washer and dryer hookups, and then new water heater, and then the furnace is newer summer as well. And so that's another huge bonus to this house. You have a new roof, mostly new windows, new furnace, new water heater. So really you can come in here and just start updating the kitchen and bathrooms, and you're not gonna have some of these major expenses right out of the gate. This is that other bathroom down here. You can see kind of where the bathroom upstairs was leaking, but again, with a little bit of money and some work, you can redo and update these bathrooms. And then downstairs you have a few other rooms that you could really configure however you wanted. This is a storage room, and then these two could be used as bedrooms if you wanted. This is an updated window. So I know there's a few windows upstairs that weren't updated, and then this has an egress window too. So one other thing to keep an eye out for when you're doing a remodel, and especially on these older homes, if you're gonna update the house and you're gonna pull permits, you wanna watch out for these windows, because if you pull permits and you wanna make it like a legitimate bedroom, they're gonna want them to be more egress type windows, which those ones are. So it's super nice that this home has those types of windows. When the previous owner bought this in the late 90s, this was all grass. And I love this sign right here, Lamar Mitten Landscape Architect. He completely redesigned this whole yard, and I've never seen anything quite like it. From vegetables to fruit trees to pathways. It's on just under a 1/4 acre, but it feels like you're in this jungle. It's pretty awesome. So we'll kind of walk you through that as we tour around the property. Another thing to keep in mind when you're buying a fixer-upper is the design. This has some cool architecture with this carport, with the slanted roof, and then you have plenty of parking here. You have these storage bays here, and then like the formal entryway there with this cool little window right here. I think he had vines and stuff growing back there. And then this is a covered patio, but let's take you around the yard because this is pretty sweet. So you have the front yard area. This is where they have a bunch of little garden boxes throughout here. He's got tomatoes growing. There's some apples. I don't even know everything that he's got back here, but it's pretty awesome. And as we come back here, he's even got some type of water system catching water. Coming back here, you have another apple tree, but this place is just trails throughout back here. So check this out. Come follow me on this little pathway. This was like a little sitting area. I don't know if you use it as a barbecue pit. I can only imagine all the work that it took to get this backyard so it's like this. I think this is a plum tree. I've toured a lot of properties and have not seen anything quite like this before. You got like a dog run back here, and then these are grapes up above here. There's none hanging right now, but got like a bunch of stacked wood back here. And then this loops back around. There's a shed. I think this is some type of composting system that he had. A little bit of grass area, more trails that kind of loop around over here. Structurally, it's a solid brick home, and you can see some of the windows are updated. More garden boxes. And then this little covered patio is pretty sweet as well. That goes into the kitchen, or there's a gate right here that goes over into the carport. All right guys, thank you for tuning in and watching today. Hopefully that gave you some good ideas and things to look out for when looking for a fixer-upper home. And if you have any questions or comments on this property, reach out. We'd love to hear from you.